European Racing Organization's Season 10 is well and truly coming, and with it, we're having major regulation changes. The rules have been completely changed to improve the racing, organization or stewarding process. And starting today, we'll guide you through every chapter of racing regulations to help you understand how they are going to be applied since Season 10 onwards. This episode will cover regulations regarding race finishes, but since the next chapters have 1 or 2 points anyway, we'll look at them this episode as well. Before we begin, if you want to join European Racing Organization for Season 10, the link to our Discord server is in the description. Now, starting with common game mechanics, we base the provisional race results on whatever the game says. Unless there's a really bad glitch, then we can adjust that. And if you want to get classified and get points if you finish in the top 10 somehow, you must cover at least 90% of the laps covered by the race winner. And if you ever be found disconnecting from the session and not crossing the checkered flag as a result by yourself, you are not getting classified as well. But if you reach 90% of the race distance covered in R10.2 and then you disconnect, you're going to be classified, but on the last classified position. So for example, there is 9 finishers, your AI finished 6, doesn't matter, still ninth. Now, what are the legal ways to not finish a race? There's only 3 of them. First off, if you have a genuine driving error which causes you to spin and then crash into a wall, for example. If you suddenly disconnect without your influence, for example power goes off, or you safely go to the pits and click the retire from session button. Nothing else is allowed. It is strictly prohibited to disconnect on purpose or to crash out on purpose. If you look at stewarding guidelines for this rule, crashing out on purpose or disconnecting is 8 license points, and retiring from session by clicking a button on the track is 5 of them. We also know from experience that some of the race finishes may be really close between 2 or more drivers. And this situation has been covered by R10.5 that if there is a photo finish, steward must request the drivers partaking in that photo finish to send the photo footage to determine who's actually won that race or got that better place. Now going to the rest of the rules. First one is license points accumulation rules, and the second is basically the rest that has been covered in dedicated chapters. Starting with license points, this is actually very similar to penalty points in Formula 1. In short, accumulating enough of them leads to other penalties, and we've also got that covered. For qualifying ban, you need to earn 15 license points. For a race ban, you need to collect 20 of them. For the rest of season ban, you need 30 of them. And to get out of the league entirely, 35. We also give season bans for enough of race or qualifying bans. 3 qualifying or 2 race bans lead to ban from the rest of the season. We've also covered some of the rules that are not really dedicated to any other chapter. And these are about pausing the game and resetting to track. In short, you cannot pause the game unless there's sudden issues or you want to check the race director during the safety car if you're in the queue. About resetting the track, apart from couple zones where it's allowed, you cannot do that. That's it when it comes to all racing regulations regarding European Racing Organization's Season 10. Note that the time of recording this video is 22nd of June 2023, which means there may be future updates to league racing regulations, even if it's this season or the next seasons. Keep an eye on future updates, which will be available on our website. That's it for the series. If you enjoyed, you may as well like the video and subscribe to the channel to boost our channel in the YouTube algorithm. And if you're interested in racing, it's all open in our Discord server. See you there.